I quietly dropped my bag. I shut the door quietly, yeah? Quietly dropped my bag. Christiana, I went on all fours in that public toilet, in that pub toilet, and crawled towards that door. What I saw, sis was on her knees.
Wait, were you there?
And like I literally was like that, like on her knees.
Remember we were like,
Oh,
30
yeah.
years are killing it. The amount of negativity, and I know we saw a couple comments, but people's thing about, well, you lot aren't married and you're 30. Like, do you not think that's a problem?
Like, first of all, the story that you've made up for us from that 30-second clip is absolutely incredible. There's a man in the comments confidently saying that we're 30 years old and not married. For clarity, next month I would have been married for 2 years. T is literally engaged. I don't know. I don't know. I think before I started this podcast, maybe I was guilty of doing that, like seeing clips and like just taking it completely out of context or whatever. Yeah. Actually, no, I had sense. Let me not even do that.
And that's the thing.
I had sense.
I'm not even backing this because I'm just not one of those. I'm just not one of those girls. Like, I'm so sorry. If you think your be all and end all is finding a wife and husband,
good for you,
sir. Good for you, ma'am. I'm just not of that. And I know I can say that and have a lovely partner. I'm just not of, I think people can live fulfilling lives
without having a partner. It's not the end all be all. Like, we're talking about people smashing their careers, looking great, like
having friends,
having
go outside,
fun.
touch grass, guys. Like, I know we're on social media, but touch grass, connect with people. Like, I have so many hang-ups about people's attitude to dating. Because on one hand, we've got people talking about, well, you're 30 and you're this and everyone's lonely, da-da-da-da-da. And then on the other hand, we've got a whole load of people saying, oh, like your feminine energy, how to get and keep a man. They have to do this, that, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, guys, I'm so sorry, but I'm of the belief, and come and shoot me, because you're going to shoot me in these comments anyway. But I'm of the belief that a lot of us are lonely because we're treating other human beings like transactions and tick box exercises.
Of course.
Connect with people. Just talk.
Did you see the tweet yesterday that I had Twitter? Like, literally, Twitter was on fire yesterday. It wasn't a big fire, but it was a big enough fire for me. Someone tweeted that their friend who earns 100k plus is struggling to find a woman to settle down.
I heard this.
And I was literally like, why are you stating his salary? 100k doesn't mean you don't have bad character, you know. It doesn't eliminate bad character. This person probably has, honestly, I didn't get it. And people were quoting like, oh, it's not all about finance. And to be honest, that part confused me, because it seems like most times when we're doing this dating topic, people are saying that they need a person that earns a certain amount. Okay, we've got this person that's earning 100k, struggling to find a partner. All of a sudden, it's not about finance anymore. I'm glad everyone's seeing sense, but also it was just like, okay, what is it?
What is it?
I
get it, because it actually isn't about that. And don't get me wrong, it's a cost of living crisis. We're all struggling. You know, council tax is up here. Electricity is up here. So I do get the need to kind of want to consider that. But like, we're people. Like, we're actually people, and we need, I'm so sorry, but I'm just over this whole tick box. Does he do this? Does she do this? This very mechanical way of trying to find and sift out a partner, rather than just actually talking to people. What do you like to do?
And the thing is, I'm so sorry, we live in the UK. No one's earning that much for finance to even be the epicenter of everything. Like, let's just be so for real. What? The average salary in the UK is about what? 34k now? It's even gone up.
Less.
Wait, I think London is 34k.
Yeah, in England it's a lot less.
We don't earn enough to be making finance the epicenter of our relationships like that. I'm so sorry, guys.
And if
some of you talk like you are dating footballers or NBA players, I need everyone to be so for real. Let us be realistic, because right now we're not even setting ourselves up, because to be honest, the people that are talking on Twitter, they know they're lying to each other. It's the young people that I worry about. That don't know that actually everyone's just performing here.
And
like,
also, no one's finding nobody, by the way.
No one.
Like, it's just a bit like, and don't get me wrong, like, dating isn't gonna be easy. We know there was a lot of compromises, and not bad. Obviously, we're still here. We're still about this. So there's a lot of compromises that come with being like merging your life with somebody else.
Because you're two individuals coming together.
But you can't have this. If we're gonna have this stringent list of they must do. On paper, no one's gonna fit the script.
The thing is, you people know that this list is a lie. Because if you look at your past partners, no one's ticking the box. It's an absolute madness. No one's ticking the box. The 100K you're asking for from your partner, your last partner was on 40K. And you loved him. You loved him. In fact, you're still trying to heal till this day. So everyone just needs to be real. Like, let me say this. I feel like people need to be more open. I'm not saying compromise and obviously like go below your standards, whatever that may
100%.
be.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is be more open. And give more grace as well. Like, we have to recognize the current situation that we're in. The Tories have fucked us, okay? Everyone is rebuilding. We're in a period where people are losing their jobs, people are being laid off, etc. Things are hard. I'm not saying, because of that, you should lower your standards, etc. But we need to be for real. Let's stop performing on the internet, please. Like, the news is there. The economy is finished. There's a cost of living crisis. Let's be for real.
And the thing is, yeah, we'll be performing on the internet, but you know when you're talking to your girl. When you're talking to
It's
your girl,
the one that
you're
has
talking to your
skid
boy.
marks that is here, having your heart in the headlock. You're shouting on Twitter up and down about 100K did that, he has to do that. It's the one with the skid marks that has your heart in the headlock. In the headlock.
Oh.
Sis, you're sending text messages and throwing your phone across the room because you're too shy for the reply from a man that has skid marks in his boxes. Let's all be for real. Stop performing. Stop performing. Sister, we know some of you in real life, you know. You be tweeting. I'm like, but your ex, the ex before that. I'm not saying don't level up but please let the raps match the lifestyle.
Because Tuesday, we've seen people, they'll be talking the baddest about what they want and who they settle. Who they settle.
And you know what, yeah? Like, that's not saying we don't have mess ups in our past as well. Like, to say like we haven't been there, done that.
I've had howlers, boy.
Woo! Jesus.
Howlers.
Pretty sure some are in prison. You know podcasts are, you know that.
Yeah.
Podcasts are really popular in prison.
Yeah.
I wonder, anyway. Yeah. But yeah, like, we just need to be real about our raps. Anyway, how was your week?
Right, win of the week, sorry. It was good. My week has been good. And I'll tell you why.
Let's start with the win of the week. Guys, we might be onto something here. She started with a win of the week.
I know, crazy, right? So, y'all know we spoke to you last week about the festival we are going together. And what did happen was our babe left this here studio, and said to me, girl, I'm not going.
In my defense, it was raining quite a bit. And I don't have wellies. What was I meant to do? There's no shoe that's in my current shoe collection that I can say, I'm going to step on mud. I won't feel away. But I do regret it though. I couldn't even go on Twitter for a good 2 days afterwards because people were like, oh my God, it was so great.
It was
the food
actually
was unlimited.
good. It was so good. Like, and I didn't have, like, I was a bit skeptical, as you would have known from us talking about it. We're a bit skeptical because it's like, what does this unlimited food and unlimited drink festival look like? And, I was like, what's the catch? And there weren't no catch. It was great. It was absolutely fantastic. Like, the lines were long, don't get me wrong. So some of the lines will take a little 30 minutes to get food. But overall, food was worth it. Like, the snacky food. So like you got ice cream sandwiches.
Ooh.
You got pasta di nata, one of my favorite desserts. Those kind of lines, those kind of like British food
Yeah.
lines, very short.
Damn
Obviously,
it.
British food, like the fish and chip line apparently was quite short. So British food and like, you know, Joe's sweet thing, those picky bits,
Mhm.
they were quite short. Obviously the jollof, the jerk, that would have been the jollof, the suya, and the jerk stands.
Yeah.
Lines were longer.
Why are you people lining up for food that you eat at home? You lot are skipping fish and chips that you know you can't make at home to go and line up for rice that you have at home in your fridge. I will never get that. You paid that much to go and eat rice that you have at home. Please, black people, let's please free ourselves from this bondage with rice and chicken. You are at a food festival. You have a rate of food. You said, let me go and stand where I know. Please.
You know, black people, we love what we know.
We love what we know.
We love what we know.
We need to open up our palates. How can you leave your house to go to a food festival to line up for the same rice that's in your fridge? The jollof that you probably ate to line your stomach to go to the festival is what you're lining up again for. Like, I understand supporting black businesses, but please open up your palates.
We love our culture, you know. We actually love our culture so much.
Then when I say that we eat rice a lot, that we say we have got diabetes in it, but you're lining up for the rice in the festival. Don't come and fight me. Don't come and fight me when I talk about rice.
So yeah, the food was good. The drinks, they were good. And now, obviously not the strongest, as you could imagine, because it's unlimited. But it was good enough that we can go back for more and we're not drunk, but we're getting nice. The artists I really enjoyed. There's a few that I didn't know, but they were like, I love when artists that you don't know are a vibe and you like are like, oh my God, who are you? So we had a bit of that. And then Jasmine Sullivan was amazing. Sir was amazing. So Scripps Riley came on and that was amazing as well. So I love seeing like UK talent, like especially local talent. Because as you know, he's from like Newham. So I love seeing that. It was just really nice. Like it was just so good.
Okay, don't rub it in my face. It's okay.
So I messaged Steph, right, when I was there and I'm like, actually, she was like, how is it? And I was like, it's actually good. Like, it's actually good.
Don't be like me, guys.
Yeah, man. Like, it was just get a pair of wellies and rock up. I feel like wellies are necessary now, especially because, so my friend is a tour manager of somebody. And he was saying that obviously a lot of we're not really used to festivals like that.
No, we're not, you know.
Because we never used to get the set lists.
Yeah,
like
it
would
was always
to.
Liam Gallagher. I love you, Liam, but you know.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't really our thing previously. And now, as we've had more artists that we're like, oh wait, I really want to see them, we're starting to understand festival culture and what that entails.
Yes.
Especially in the UK.
Yeah.
What that entails. And a lot of the time, it does, like, put the shoe condoms on. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
The trainer condoms or, that I love calling it that. But, you know, it's the rubber thing that over your trainer. Or like wellies where you can just do anything and you're protected because it's worth, like sometimes, I know we're obviously put out about it's raining, but actually, for some artists, it's actually worth it.
No, I hear it. I need to actually get over it because I definitely signed up for Glasgow tickets.
Did ya?
Yeah, I did. But I do need to get a cool pair of wellies. So maybe I'll try and find the leopard print one. Although I feel like it'll be too trending then when leopard print's out. I'm just out here looking lame.
I don't think leopard print will ever go out.
But yeah, I do need a pair of wellies. I need to get over the rain. But I'll get there. One day.
Now, my L of the week.
Go on. What was the meltdown of the week?
Oh, I've had many, but you know, my meltdowns can't be the L of the week anymore because like,
it's just default setting.
Words. No, but it is the fact that I am turning 31 this week. By the time you've watched this, I am 31. Yeah. So my birthday, plans.
The thing is, that's not even the L. Do you know why?
Why?
Nobody caused it but you.
Yeah, game. But you know what? I made a plan. I started making a plan yesterday. And it's only because one of my friends called me And she was like, girl, like I've taken out time in my calendar for you. Some of us have taken our time in our calendar for you. So like, come on, think. And I'm like, girl, I'm in this space. The same thing I told you, I'm in this space where I'm just about accountability and getting better with my habits and getting better with the habits in myself and the skills that I wanna grow in and da 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 da. And she's like, yeah, great. I'm gonna send you some stuff, as in like options of what to do to celebrate. Let me know. And I was like, bet. So now I'm closer to having an idea. So hopefully after this, I can message everybody and tell them. But what was really cute is our conversation yesterday where Steph was like, girl, what do you want? And I was like, I want to be more skilled in life.
God. I don't even know why. I don't know where this came from. The thing is, with Tia, when she gets in this phase, like, I have to be skilled and accountable and that. It's like, okay, babe, you can still celebrate your birthday. It's literally like, what, 8 hours of the day? It's fine. We can do something.
I'm so harsh because like, I'm like, how can I do this if I haven't done this? How can I celebrate my birthday if this is not done? How can I Everyone really is rolling. Everyone that's close to me. It's kind of like, this shit again. Like, what?
It is fine. And you always end up doing something anyway. So I'm just like, if you just sent the text 2 weeks earlier, maybe we can prep. So now I've just made no plans on Saturday. Because I'm just like, I'm just going to sit here and wait for a text. And I don't know when it's going to come. I just need to iron my clothes and wait.
Sit on your bed like
I'm
this.
just
like the meme.
Because if I even dare put something in my calendar, I'm the bad guy. But I have no text with plans. But I also can't do that, so I just have to sit at home.
Also, you're with me on Saturday anyway. We're still recording.
Oh, yeah. That's a point.
That's one thing. We'll still show up.
After?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, if it's a Saturday thing.
Or whatever it is. Or I'll just have to follow you home.
Yeah, you can follow me to my house. We can drink at my house. I have a bar.
Sorrow there.
Yeah. Can you not fight? Anyway. But what was really cute, so Steph asked me, okay, Chris, what do you want? And I was like, I want to gain more skills in life. I want to be more accountable. And she was like, you haven't seen a top?
Something? An earring? You know?
So.
A physical item?
Obviously, me being the babe that I'm becoming, set Steph a challenge. Hee. So I said to Steph, the fact that you're looking like confused is bugging the fuck.
Because it's not a challenge to me.
Okay,
it's my life. It's not a challenge. It's more of a challenge for you to accept it. Whatever it is.
So I said to Steph, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get me something that I would never get for myself that you want to see me in. So basically, our conversations, obviously, sometimes I play it safe a lot. Like, most of the time. Like, it's very self-conscious, babe. Okay, we've had enough. So, but Steph is very edgy and very stylish.
But I still play it safe. So I feel like we're both trying to, like...
Be ourselves outside.
Because it sounds edgy, but really it's just the earring. Like, I'm actually a fake edgy babe because it's just the earring.
No, the jacket, the Kai Collective jacket.
Yeah.
You've had a trouser or two.
Yeah, like...
Also, your shake trouser, it's edgy, but in style.
It's me hiding my bloat. I promise you, I'm not even intentionally trying to be edgy. I'm just trying to hide my bloat.
Do you know what I can't wait for you to do?
What?
A mesh dress.
I have a mesh dress. I just don't have... I've never had anywhere to wear it. I literally have nowhere to wear it.
Also, I love this as well because me and Steph are now stepping outside together. Because Steph has finally made a commitment to being outside.
Which leads me to my W of the week. Also, I feel like you're going to like what I got you. Because it's quite practical, but it's also cool. Well, what I'm getting you. But yeah, that leads me to my W of the week. So, I haven't made a commitment, but I'm trying my best to actually go outside. I've realised that if I'm not at work, I'm just in my flat or I'm in Tesco.
Or Costco.
Or buying plantain at an African shop. That's literally that's all the places I go to. Or my mum's stealing food. And I actually need a social life. Like, I actually want to be outside. So Thursday I went out, hence why I'm sick. You see, I'm so used to being inside. The one night I went outside made me sick because my body's like, where are we? It is all
happening?
of 9 p.m. on the Thursday. Why are we not at home? Why are you at the bar on your fourth drink? But yeah, I've been going out more. I've been trying to go out more. I went out on Thursday, had a time. Like, I didn't even realize I could still dance. Like, my knees are a bit creaky. But like, I had a time where I was like, oh my God, like, I really enjoyed being outside. So I want to go outside again. So I'm actually going out today. I'm gonna try my best to at least go out. Try my best to at least go out at least once a month. So yeah, I'm going out today. Where am I going?
Shoreditch House.
I'm going out to a party in Shoreditch House today. And I'm quite proud of myself because if it was me a week ago, in fact,
it's true.
I would have made an excuse or I'd be like, oh, I just need to do so work. But actually, I really need to prioritize also having time for myself and with my friends and just having fun. So yeah, I'm quite proud of myself that I'm actually going outside. It's a bit daunting. It's not daunting, but it's a bit like, oh, I don't really remember,
being out at night. Yeah.
Going out at night. So the logistics of it all. But I'm open, William, I'm trying to be more open about it because, again, as much as I work, it's also good to balance it out with some place so you actually don't lose your mind. My nose is getting even more blocked as I'm speaking. Sorry, guys. Okay, there's a bit of an opening now. My L of the week. Damn. So my L of the week. Actually, there's two of them. So one, I missed out on Sasha Keeble tickets that I really, really wanted. I literally set the reminder, then missed the reminder. I need someone that can just help me remind myself of tickets. Because I was there telling everyone, yeah, sales on the 12th, sold out. I'm happy for her that it actually sold out so quickly. She deserves it. I love Sasha. Sasha Keeble, love you. Missed out on tickets to that. So I've signed up for the waiting list. I'm hoping they release more tickets. Or I try and find a way to pan it somehow. But I absolutely love her. So hopefully I can get tickets to that. But yeah, that's my L. And my other L is that I went on Offspring. I realized that I've missed multiple trainer drops, all of which I want. So now I'm devastated and I hate my whole wardrobe. I'm going to have to sell it. Also, I've realized that I'm lacking discipline in my routine again. And that's probably one of the reasons why I keep stopping myself from going out because I'm not doing the things I'm supposed to do in the daytime.
So you punish yourself.
So then I punish myself by doing it in the nighttime, whereas I need a more balanced schedule and I know what to do, so I just need to do it. So yeah, those are my L's, which are all over the place. I really like your earrings. Like,
thank you.
I was gonna touch you, but no, you don't. It doesn't warrant a touch. Maybe on your wedding day or something when you give birth.
Can I call you? Can I call?
But why are you giving me a rose?
Sweet like the flower.
And look how flat the rose is as well. That rose has been through shit. It looks like a rose that you would find.
Can I call you?
For the people that are listening, Chris is trying to give me a crumpled plastic rose. You see why we can never be? Look, the rose was flat. Like, no dimension. Don't take your thing. I don't even want to go out with you no more. Lord knows what you have planned for the night. In a dark room with alcohol and you? Please. You know what, yeah? When I'm around you is when I realise, like, oh my God, this must be how Chucks feels.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly how Chucks feels.
Gosh.
Because when I've seen the pictures of you and Chucks, that is 100% that's how Chucks feels.
Can't stand my ass. He is in a constant battle of wanting to kill me but needing me for food. He cannot stand me. He actually can't stand me. As in, sometimes I wake up and he's just standing there looking over me in disgust.
It's because you're love bombing him.
We're not even cool like that. I don't even love bombing like that, you know. Yeah, like maybe a little hug and stuff. But
I have seen this boy next to your face, bro.
Yeah, but he's phony though, because when I pick him up and hug him, yeah, he'll be there like putting his face out trying to kiss me. Because I taught him how to kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll do like a little, you know, mwah. All of a sudden, bro's acting like he don't know me.
Yeah, that's cats for you though.
Until I go into the kitchen, he now knows he can hear you when you're going to the kitchen. Bear in mind, my kitchen's semi-open plan, so there's no difference in flooring. But the moment that boy hears you enter the kitchen, get in with his bell, running for his life. Bro slid. You know when you run and you slide because he slid in. I'm like, what are you looking for?
So I want to talk about today, right? And obviously, by this point, everyone's seen the video that I'm going to talk about.
God.
So, because we never actually touched on it when it first came out.
No, we didn't.
But we all saw it.
Now that we have a new government, I want them to really focus on this issue. Because we really need to, if you are going to build an institution that is meant to, one, punish people for committing crimes, please do it properly. Because there's too much freedom. People are live streaming. People are there with their phones texting. People are maintaining romantic relationships. And now people are fucking.
And
not even each other.
Yeah, it's not even each other. It's crazy. So, no, it's mad.
It's actually mad.
Because we really had the cheeks clapping. So, obviously, everyone's seen a video of the inmate with the prison guard. Obviously, the prison guard's now, the story's escalated. So, she's now, they're taking her to court, essentially. What's the
Are
thing?
they?
Not taking her to court, not suing her. That's not what I meant. She's going to prison. That's what I meant.
Rightly so.
Yeah, why did I say? Because when you say taking someone to court, you think about lawsuit, but actually, no, it was
No,
prison.
you're going straight to jail. There's actually, the evidence is there. Everyone will be wasting their time if they take it to court. Because they'll just play the video and be like, yeah, it's long.
Now, okay. The video. Girl, okay, there's so many things. So the man in the room, that was the videographer at this point. The videographer.
The videographer, the director of this whole thing. Bro, do you know what killed me when he moved closer so we could get a better view? What do you think this is?
Yeah, so he came from here round
to show us.
So we could see where the bum and the legs.
Yeah, like.
And the arch in her back.
I was just like, you've watched too much porn to know what angles to get.
And was it the bun or the ponytail? It's just
just.
I said.
And my thing is, sister, you're not supposed to be doing that. Why is there someone filming you?
In your uniform.
Next to a bunk bed.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I don't understand.
I'm sure he switched positions at some point during the video as well.
Yeah, but I'm like, in this economy where people are losing their jobs.
Girl. Now, was it that and my thing is, yeah, to the OnlyFans babes out there, go on, girl, do your thing. Yeah, I mean, not like if that's your thing, great. Now, in this 2024 that we're living in, where content is a thing, and your thing is content because obviously you have OnlyFans.
Yeah.
There are places you can get where you can build a set. Do you get me? You can just get like a room, a warehouse, a space. There's loads of them. Photography space. Green screen, right? Get some little, from Amazon, get some little grey blocks.
You know?
Make it look like, you could make a set. You can make it look like a set.
London Film Studios, use them. Huge studios.
Right? You could, because my thing is, yeah, if you had made it look like a cell, or even rent out a space, I'm sure there's spaces that look like cells, like in actual like industrial spaces. You could have done that or used in a building when it's not, even when people aren't using it, so in the evening, whatever have you, and made it look like that is what you're doing for content.
Uh-huh.
But instead,
you decide to go to work and work the inmates. Now, before we even get further into this, I want to make it clear, we are not shaming this woman. Like, everyone's at fault here. The prisoners,
the videographer definitely.
The videographer is definitely at fault because bro was trying to get multiple angles, and the prisoner.
And why did it even come out? Is the question. But
exactly, right, everyone is at fault here. Everybody. And one thing I don't like, again, I feel like the woman's getting flogged way more than
everyone else.
Everyone else. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
everyone here is in the wrong.
But can I
Because
just
that
say,
guy,
she was in the reason for that, and I'm not saying it's correct, but I think it's because lawfully, she's because I was talking to someone about this. Lawfully, she is in the job she holds mean that she's in a position of responsibility.
of course, yeah, no, that she fucked up.
I think the way it's looked at is kind of like,
It's almost like student teacher.
yeah,
Yeah, it's almost like student because essentially
Obviously,
you're their
that's a bit-
guardian.
that's a bit more
Yeah.
further because you're nonsense. But
But-
but it's like because you're their guardian,
Yeah.
and because they're seen as vulnerable because obviously of the space that they're in.
Yeah, it's almost like a abuse of power.
That's it. And that's why she's being flogged like that.
But he's also like, apparently he's got like a pregnant
He has a pregnant
girlfriend outside who had to be rushed to hospital at 7 months.
What?
At 7 months pregnant due to the stress from the whole situation. Imagine being pregnant. On top of that, your boyfriend is in prison, and now a video has leaked of him having sex with a prison guard. I am blowing up not only the prison, the area that it's in, the whole borough. You'll just see it from space and just be a giant crate where that borough used to be. HMP, you're out. That whole thing, Holloway, everything, gone. Gone. Excuse me?
that's horrendous. Poor baby,
What do you
man.
actually do?
Poor girl. What do you do to just see that on the internet? You're just minding your business, eating your salad.
All of a sudden, Shea Barrow scrolling through the, because you know, it's like you got to scroll Instagram whilst you're eating because you can't find a good YouTube channel or a program to watch. You ran through all the Netflix things, so you're just scrolling through and you see on Shea Barrow. You're like,
No,
wait,
the
hold
thing
on.
is, you'd watch the video because obviously no one's
Yeah.
named in the video, and then see it's your man.
Yeah.
Or your bedroom would have been like, babe,
Is it someone just sent a screenshot, babe? Or
babe,
just send
baby,
it to
you
your
okay?
inbox?
You know them ones where it's
Like,
like, baby, you okay?
Baby, I'm like, why? I am. Why?
Why?
What did you see? And they just send the link. They just send the
No.
link.
No. What do you do?
Hypertension because your man couldn't be disciplined.
Jesus. But he's in prison though.
Okay,
so
that
the
doesn't.
discipline
What,
is a bit
so
mad.
that means you can do whatever.
No, but my thing is, yeah.
Because I should have left you the moment you went to prison.
Shout out to the girls that are riding for their man.
No, not
Ride or
shout out to you,
dies.
man. Leave them people. They can never get. Listen, I said leave them people. Listen.
But my veteran said, yeah. I was speaking to one of my friends about this, and they were like, apparently, if you like the bad boy aesthetic, you cannot work there. You cannot have any business.
No, you can't because they will just.
And because remember, they're hungry.
That's how all of a sudden you're better with your nyash out. Your butt cheeks just
They've
spread.
made one joke.
One leg on the top bunk. Just spreading out. Because you like bad boys.
They've made one joke. And now you've kikied. Your pants are down. You don't know how.
Your one leg's on the top bunk. The other one's holding on to the toilet. Like, just spread out ass cheeks. The whole cell just smelling like booty cheeks.
You went to get them out of the cell to take them to dinner, to get them to go to dinner. And all of a sudden you're
your
bent
hair
over the
fucking.
bunk bed.
And the thing is, because they share the cell now, the poor prison mate is just standing in the corner trying to act like they're distracted on their phone.
Reading a book.
Hearing the
Not on
cheeks
the
are
phone.
slapping.
Reading a book.
Not on the phone because apparently they have iPhones in there. Labour, do your job. This doesn't sound right like rehabilitation to me. It don't sound like punishment. People are live streaming from prison. People are live streaming. Someone's got a TikTok page, yeah, where they cook different meals in the kettle in their cell.
This is what I was going to say. Now they've made stir fry in a kettle and you think he's romantic
Labour?
and thoughtful. He's made you stir fry in the kettle.
He's like, babe, whipped up something sick in the kettle. What?
Now you're talking about how creative and thoughtful he is.
Like, I used the money on my books to even get some extra pepper, some noodles. I couldn't get chicken this time because obviously man's running low. But trust me, when the man them come through and top up my books, I'm gonna get you that chicken.
I made you something nice.
Labour, do your job, man. It's getting too much. It's starting to turn into a youth centre. It's getting too much. Did you see the tweets where men were like, "Oh, they're gonna commit crimes so they can go into prison"? I thought that was so disgusting. Because I'm just like, you lot are just act like you've been here before.
Can I just say, yeah, see us, yeah. I used to say black people don't take anything seriously, but British people same way. We take nothing seriously.
Not even our elections. The jokes that were flying during the elections, like, guys, we're actually in trouble.
Can I just say, Nika was right there next to Rich.
Nika was right there next to Rishi Sunak. I'm like, bro, the country's in turmoil.
No, but this is how the country's in such turmoil that all we're doing is
We laugh.
All we can do is laugh.
And then we paid the increased bill. We never protest. We'll laugh and we'll pay it. When gas bills were going up, everyone's there. Jokes are flying. Everyone paid. Best believe everyone paid the extra 300.
It's like, game. You gotta laugh it off.
Only the fair few fought back. Everyone else has paid it. I kid you not. I don't even open the bill no more.
No,
I just let them collect it by direct debit. Whatever my amount is, just take it. I'm
Do
not
you-
even fighting you by no more.
It's just like, oh, I need heat.
Okay.
Damn it.
Damn. Just take it, man.
No. Why are we suffering? But this made me think, yeah. So then I was thinking about, like, this went on to, like, would she call him her work husband? At one point.
Work husband?
No, but, like, my thing was when she's in the group chat to the girls.
Christiana, yeah? Doesn't your work husband have to be your colleague? The prisoner's not her colleague. He can't go to the staff room.
No, but,
He can't go outside. He can't run to the shops quickly. He can't. That's not her colleague.
Bet.
That's actually
But
not
he's
her colleague.
at work.
He's at work.
So was that her work bay? So was it her work bay? It must be her
That's
work
like
bay.
teachers that go to teach in a school, Christian. They're not exactly calling their kids their work
No, they're
husband.
nonsense. That's different.
Yeah, no, but it's like the same type of guardianship thing. You can't go to school be calling 12-year-old your work babe. Are you okay? That is pedophilia.
It's paedophilia for true.
That is pedophilia. This is her. If anything, this is her son.
Ouch!
That is the closest. That is a closer dynamic than work colleague. This is your son. This is your son.
Oh my God. Why is everything leaking?
Sorry. This is your son.
So
You saw that grey tracksuit and said,
she said, but you know, grey tracksuits.
it's not enough to put your job. Now you're going jail. You're going to be in one too. There you go. You liked it so much. Now you're wearing one. Was it worth it, sis?
Guys, remember the girl's been telling you about the grey tracksuits. So
what's it? The thing didn't even last that long for it to even be worth going to prison for. Because you're going to look back at them 15 seconds and be like, damn.
but this is what I'm saying. That's great. She did all that for content.
Content.
Girl.
But she's a swingers, right?
Yeah.
And she has OnlyFans.
Yeah.
So was that supposed to be for OnlyFans?
I think it was, yeah. It was content. That's what I'm saying. It's brazy. It's
the
crazy.
One thing you know what? The videographer, in that case, I'll allow you. As long as you didn't leak it, I'll allow you.
No, but
you were simply doing the task that you were given.
No, because my thing is,
your guy at the top said, film this. And you said, you know what? I'm just going to do this and do a good job.
No, my thing is, what happened to propping up the phone? You could prop up the phone.
Yeah, but how are they going to get the angles? Because he had to change it. Remember, it started from afar, then he went up close, and then he did a top thing. So he simply followed the brief.
No, but see, sometimes, you get people involved. He's essentially a middleman. Because I believe, again, content brain, right? Content brain. You, in that type of, that type of media,
Yeah.
like, it's staged. So essentially, you could maneuver around the two people that are partaking, like the stars of the show.
Uh-huh.
They can maneuver around the camera knowing the camera's there because they know the camera's there.
Yeah.
So, you'd prop it up there, cuts. Move to another position.
Yeah, but then that disrupts the flow of things.
Girl, all you need to do is a little smooth transition, girl. It's all right.
It disrupts the flow. You stop it to prop it up. You don't have time. What you're doing is illegal. There's not much time. There's no time to be switching up the tripod. It's illegal. It's illegal. When you're smoking crack, you don't have time to be positioned. You smoke that crack in the corner. You get all the puffs you can because it's illegal. When you're stealing, you don't shop. You don't stop at Tesco and start packing the stuff in the bag. You put your coat and you run. Because it's illegal. You ain't got time. There's no time when you're doing a crime. You don't take your time to do a crime.
Okay. Anyway, this made me think. Because then I ended up having a conversation about like work husbands, and work wives, Now, tell me if I'm wrong here.
Uh-huh.
Do you have to be physically attracted to your work colleague? Like, fancy them, think they're sexy in order for them to be your work husband?
I don't think so.
Game! Because I said this. I said I don't think so.
But I also don't believe in work husbands and work wives.
What do you mean?
I think the whole concept is quite pathetic.
Here we go.
You can
Go
be
on.
friendly with your colleagues. I don't know why you're calling anyone your work husband or work wife. Like, it's actually not that deep. We're all going home after this. We're actually all going home. They can be your friends at work, but work wife and work husband, I just find it very pathetic. You man need to detach yourself.
But do you also find work bestie to be pathetic?
No, like I'm saying, work friends is great. Like I've got work bestie. I've got my go-to work friends where I'm like, we can look at each other during the meeting and he knows exactly what I'm saying. I know what he's saying.
Yeah. So what's the difference between that and a work husband for you?
Work husband just doesn't seem appropriate to me. Like that is how
A fair start.
I feel like, I feel like it invites a certain type of over familiarity, which is very dangerous.
Okay.
Because I know of like work wives and husbands that they'll bring in food for each other. They'll always go on lunch with each other, which is okay, but it starts to get too personal.
Yes.
And that's when the over familiarity starts to happen.
But do you think then that they just fancy each other? And that's why they're saying.
But then if it's that, then just fancy each other outside of work. Like, but that whole work husband, I hate it so much because first of all, I'm always too even busy to even be looking at anybody like, oh my God, you're my work husband. We're all fighting for our lives. There's no time for husband and wife. I already think you have too much time on your hands if you're here having time to be, work courting and recruiting work husbands and wives. Do your work.
But then here's my thing though, because I get what you're saying, but then you build those bonds with your like work bestie, your work friends over lunch. Actually, no, depending on what job you have actually
friend,
to do.
So that's your work friend. Why are you calling them your work husband? Go on date. The affection you're craving, go and find that outside of work. Please. Can we focus on our KPIs? Our OKRs? Our goals for the quarter? Can we focus on that?
Oh God. But also like, because I was having this conversation and I was like, you don't need to be, because work husband is like, for me, or what I thought it was like just a cheeky term for someone that you're like really close to at work, right?
Yeah.
And then my partner was like, no, you have to like them. There has to be fancying involved. That's why it's inappropriate.
Yeah, it can very easily lead to that. I don't think it necessarily starts like that.
And then I was like, this made sense because I was talking to people at work, right? And they were saying, like, the men were saying that, like, if you know your partner has a work husband, your head's hot. Like, absolutely no, this is not a thing. Because apparently your work it's this all the things that encompass in work that they would be there for.
Yeah.
Would just mean that
they're always together.
It takes one thing to go wrong at home. So like, remember,
it takes one thing to go wrong at home just before Thursday drinks. Thursday drinks?
It. So you got Thursday drinks.
Or the Christmas party.
You've got Christmas party. You've got the work trip.
Yep.
You've got that one colleague that everybody hates.
You've got the summer party.
You've got your stresses at work.
Industry. Oh, no.
You've got that deadline.
You got that deadline.
And it takes one day. And then obviously when you've had a little in the morning with your partner, you're going like, oh, babe, you all right? Like, how's it?
Like, he'd be lucky to have you, man.
Yeah,
like, he's lucky to have you. I can't believe he's being like that.
Do you want a cuppa? I'm going to get a cuppa from the
You know what? And you'd be like, you know what? Should we go for a drink after work?
Yeah. Like, come, let's go for lunch, man. Like, it's on me.
You see how it starts? Because don't get me wrong, I have colleagues that I'm great friends with. Like, we could go for a drink after work, we can go for lunch, etc. Like, I always go to lunch like with my like work friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, it's only upstairs, so obviously. But I also, because I do not believe or subscribe to the whole belief of work husbands and work wives. I only ever see them as a friend. So there's no way for there to be over familiarity because we're all just friends.
Yeah. These times they're like, you want me? I'll take you for lunch. You're like, lunch is great.
Yeah.
I like the... All right, see you later.
But see you later. Because we're work friends.
It's true. It's not the time. It's not the time, sir.
The affection you're craving, go find it outside. I find it so pathetic because aren't we all here to make money? I'm trying to find out how I can make more money. I'm trying to find out how I can ask for a pay rise 6 weeks into my new job. I don't have a new job, I'm saying. Like, and you're sitting here talking about work, husband, work, wife. We need to be finding money. The economy is finished. Interest rates are going up. You're here talking about work, wife, or husband. Have you ever had one?
No, I don't know. So I've had work besties who are like males, but I don't know. So in that sense, yeah, in the sense that if they're work besties that are males, not the fancy aspect. I haven't really had the fancy aspect, and I guess it's the same kind of thing for me, where
God,
no, because if you like, you know me, innit? So see, when it comes to work, I'm nervous as hell. I've always got a point to prove. So because I always have a point to prove, I can't relax enough to get familiar to that degree. Like, obviously, I do get familiar in regards to friendship. Like, and you know, I love making a friend. But that, because I remember, okay, funny you should say that. So my partner works in the same industry as me, right? So I remember, and at one point, we've kind of crossed paths to being in the same building, right? But we never saw each other at the same time. So I was kind of like, one day I said to him, I was like, oh, do you think if you'd met me at work, like you would have fallen for me? And he was like, no. What the hell?
Fair enough, man.
I was like, what the hell? I'm the same person. I was like, I believe I could have got you. He was like, no, you couldn't. I'd find you annoying. And I'm not there to make relationships. I'm there to work.
That's true, you know.
I said, okay. But also, it's the fact that because I'm so nervous all the time at work, I can't relax enough to be like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
because you're busy having a meltdown over sending the email.
Right. Do you get it?
Which is why I understand why Malachi said that. If you had, because I'm like, oh, can this just cowering in the corner? See, do you have anything to say? No. So like,
or on the plus side, I try to be that person that has energy in the morning, because you know people like come to work and everyone's a bit like,
oh, I hate that.
So I'm like, because I'm a morning babe, as you know, like when I speak to Steph in the morning, I'm like, hey girl, so I've spoken to da-da-da-da-da-da. Steph is like, girl, it's 9 a.m. How have you spoken to 15 people?
Why are people answering your calls at that time?
So, like in multiple jobs, I've tried to be that, hey guys, how we doing? Da-da-da. My partner is not that. He is not, as in, don't speak to me before 12 a.m, please. 12 p.m, sorry. Don't speak to me before 12 p.m. I need to defrost into the day. So now I come and I'm like, morning guys, how's your morning? Hey, oh, see you on the journey. Let's walk in together.
No, you're the type, yeah. If I saw you on the train, on the same train as me going to work, I would like pretend I'm proper deep into like whatever I'm listening to and that I didn't see you. And then when I get off the train, I'll speed walk so that I can make sure you can't catch up, so you don't have to go to the same lift at work with each other. Especially on the mic, because you'd be like, hi, how was your weekend? Shouting in my face. I don't want to be here.
That reminds me of when I made my work bestie and she became my friend.
Okay, we're not going into your heartbreak again. Okay, we covered that. We covered that. What was that, episode 14? Probably also 5, probably 6. Who knows? Yeah. I mean, I've never had a work husband or wife, but I have caught. See, this is why I don't. This is what I found my belief that work husbands and wives shouldn't be a thing.
You've caught?
I've caught 2 colleagues.
Oh, you've caught them?
Frolicking. I'm going to tell this story because it shows how much I like gist and my dedication to gist. Christiana, if you're ever having some kind of affair or sneaky link, don't do it in front of me. You see me? Because I'll go through to the world's end to gather the evidence just for my own satisfaction. So this was like years ago, probably like, say a good 8-9 years ago. I was working at this particular company and at the time I was interns. So it was me and another intern. And then we had this senior, very senior marketing person. Like she was the most senior marketing person. Anyway, yeah. So they would always go to lunch together, go out on their Thursday drinks will be extended Thursday drinks. So they're still together at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. And they would always go with my other colleague as well, who at the time had a girlfriend.
Mm.
Very pretty lady, it's pretty, fine. And they'll always go out on Thursday drinks. It's a ritual, and they'll always whisper about it. They're never inviting any of the others like us lot. It's always them not that particular crew that will go out.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, cool. Fair enough. I found it kind of weird because I'm like, you're very senior and a lot older than us. Not a lot, but we were in our early 20s and she's in her early 30s.
Okay.
So I was like, this is weird, but okay. And the other colleague that used to tag along with them was in his mid-20s, probably a year older than me. Anyway. So they were going out. Now, I started to get suspicious because these particular two people always go on lunch together. As in, if one was stuck on a call or whatever, the person will wait. I know this person, they're not dedicated like that. So I was like, something fishy's going on here. Anyway, I think it was our Christmas party. I think we went to this random cabin thing. It was in Suffolk or something like that. But it was a getaway thing where it was a spa.
Mm.
We went there and we had we stayed there overnight. And during the dinner, the main Christmas dinner, after everyone had eaten, I noticed that those two colleagues, so the guy and the girl, the intern and the senior marketing manager, were missing. Now, I was like, where are these people? Every time one was missing, the other one would be missing too. So I'm like, cool. There's clearly something going on. So I need to find the right opportunity to catch these people. Because, I didn't particularly like the intern. I didn't particularly like her either. So for my own satisfaction, I wanted to catch them just to be like, I've got one on you. Everybody better behave. Anyway, okay, cool. So I'm like, cool, these people are clearly missing. But the way the whole thing was set up, the venue was too big for me to be looking around without getting lost. I was like, okay, cool. When we get back to London, back to normality, I need to catch these people. So we got back to London, and a day came when we all went out for drinks, just before a gig.
Okay.
So this was a rare occasion where we all went out for drinks. It wasn't just them three just running off. Anyway, the colleague that used to tag along with them had one too many beers. So he was visibly drunk now. And he's upset, pissed, angry. Pissed. And I could see one of our other colleagues trying to hold him back and stuff. Anyway, we'll get to why he was angry after. And I noticed that these two are gone again. But I saw the back of the senior marketing manager's head going towards the toilet. Okay. So I was like, the only place it could be is in the toilet. Now, this is where it gets wild. Christiana, I quietly excused myself.
No, you just way too much.
I just way too much. Quietly excused myself. Yeah. I said, would they be in the men's or would they be in the women's? Bear in mind, I was prepared to go to the men's. This is just that I need to, this is power.
How many drinks have you had by this point?
2.
Okay, cool.
I had 2 doubles. It was double, I believe it was double Southern Comfort and lemonade. I remember it till this day. So I was like, let me try the women's first. Now, the women's, quiet. All the cubicles are empty except for one that's at the end. Christiana, I quietly dropped my bag. I shut the door quietly, Quietly dropped my bag. Christiana, I went on all 4s in that public toilet, in that pub toilet, and crawled towards that door. Christiana, what I saw, sis was on her knees.
Wait, were you there?
And I literally was that, on her knees. Sis, no, she was on her knees. And he's standing up. So I was like, okay, cool. We know what they're doing. For all the adults that are listening, you know what they were doing. Do you know this is how you know I'm a troll. Do you know what I said? What are you guys doing? What did I say? They were like, I could hear her gasp. They froze. I was like, what are you guys doing? They froze. I stood there for, I think they were waiting for me to leave. I stood there until they came out. Because we were there all 3 minutes, just silence. You could just hear them rustling, like whispering, and me just standing there, waiting for them to come out. They finally come out. They were like, Steph, please. I was like, what are you guys doing? She was like, Steph, please, I'm begging you.
No, I hate you. I
Even
hate
the
you for
intern
this.
came out, he was like, Steph, please. I was like, why are we begging me? What's going on here? Why is everyone saying please?
I hate you so much.
Why is everyone saying please? If they listen to this, they know it's I'm definitely talking about them. The worst is that they can never chat about it. They can never say it was them. They're like, Steph, please. Like, she was like, please don't say anything. She's like, what do I have to do? Please don't say anything. I was like, I won't say anything.
It's okay.
Why would I say anything? I was like, no, we're all fine. We're friends here, aren't we? I ain't gonna say, and my voice was exactly like this. My voice was going, hi, we're all friends. I ain't gonna say nothing.
No,
Your secret is say, hey, listen, me, I don't judge no one. Let's all have fun. It's fine. You do your thing. Cristiano,
You're a bad character.
first the intern left, yeah? Bear in mind, I don't like him, innit? And then, like, the senior marketing manager stayed in the bathroom with me. I was like washing my hands, because obviously I've been crawling on the floor. So I was washing my hands, she's like, yes, please don't say anything. Like, and she had a boyfriend at the time. So she always used to talk about her boyfriend. So what about your boyfriend? She's like, he's still there. Like, I'm trying to like end this, but like, it just keeps getting like deeper and deeper. Bear in mind, the intern also has a girlfriend. And also, so does the third wheeler colleague that keeps tagging along with them. Anyway, I go back upstairs because I'm like, okay, cool. If these two are doing something, how is this third one? How does this third one fit into the equation? So I went to go do a test, Cristiano. Guys, I'm not gonna listen. Gist. I love gist. Don't judge me for this. I went to the third colleague. I was like, oh my God, something crazy just happened. And he was like, what? Like, very much drunk. Like, the boy could, he was like, you know, in the pub, like, where the bar is, where you go to order. He was like, trying to
lean
stuff up and down. He's like, what? I was like, I just saw so-and-so in the toilets. And they came out of the same cubicle. Tia, this guy went ballistic. Went pure red. He was like, what? I was like, yeah, I saw him in the toilet, like, coming out of the same cubicle. All of a sudden, he's rushed over to where they are, starts shouting to the point where we have to come out of the pub. We're now in the middle of Leicester Square next to the Lions. They're all 3 of them are just shouting at each other, screaming. The rest of our colleagues are like, what the hell is happening? I go brief the colleagues that I'm close to, like, these two in the toilets. I went to go tell this person, and now he's pissed. Bear in mind, he also has a girlfriend. Turns out, they're in a love triangle, and this senior marketing manager has not only been seeing the intern, sleeping with him, but also been sleeping with the other colleague as well.
While she has her man at home.
And all of them are in relationships.
So she has 3 men.
She has 3 men.
And the
intern has a girlfriend.
The other one has a girlfriend.
Who he moved to London with for this internship. And the other one has a girlfriend who he's been with for years.
So hold on. The whole time they're trying, so this threesome, so when these two are trying to spend time together, the third one
will come in to cop block.
Crazy.
I said, what have I discovered here? I have seen many things in life, but this is a discovery. This is my biggest job yet till this day, yeah? This is my biggest job of gist that I've ever done in my life. Like, this is the biggest mission of mine.
Crazy.
It got so bad that it got to our boss and they put her in a disciplinary.
But everyone's unhinged there.
And
everybody
they tried to ask me as a witness. I didn't see nothing. So after all of that, I was like, I don't know what's going on. Because I don't want anyone to lose their job, but also, what are you doing?
That's mad.
Correct. They were as in about to fight. I remember it. We were in Trafalgar Square because I went to go sit on the line because I got tired of them arguing. So I got tired of saying, guys, calm down. So I just went to go sit on the line and just watch. Visibly drunk, like,
can I just say drunk. You did that?
I did that.
Single-handedly
I scattered that place. Things were never the same again. Things were never the same again. I scattered that place.
That is hilarious.
And that's why I don't believe in work wives and husbands, because you don't know when to stop. You don't know when to stop. You actually don't know when to stop. And that's when your nyash will be out, open at work. Because that I know all your gist.
I have a question.
They were super nice to me for like a week before it got to senior management though.
I have a question. So, in the aspect of does Q count as a work husband?
How's your boyfriend?
Yeah, but does he, the formation of the relationship, does that count as a work husband?
No, because no one was getting paid, so it wouldn't work. It won't work.
So,
That was free labor. That was exploitation.
I just had to talk to Steph, right? Because in our younger years, we'd work
For free. AKA be exploited, yes.
So I just asked Steph, if you met someone through doing this work, and we're using this
work
work
in quotation marks all, because Lord knows what we were working for, because my bank account was definitely empty, still empty at the end of the month, but yeah, work.
Actually, I might have got paid a couple of times,
I only got paid once.
So once, maybe.
You might, because if it's a couple of times for you, you might want to keep that quiet for the rest of the people that were suffering with us. I like, hold on. Sometimes that you will get more checks than us from Oga at the top.
How much was it? Like 20? 10?
I got more than that.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I got close to 100.
Oh, yeah, no. It wasn't that.
Okay.
It wasn't that. So, bet. But, because I was like, if it's work and not actual work, and relationships are formed from them, does that mean that I had a work husband? But Steph was like,
well, we're missing the salary part first.
So it's not.
So, no.
And obviously professionalism
and
comes.
the professionalism,
comes
there were no offices site. Our boardroom was Westfield. Food court. That's not work. We were fooling around. We were children playing.
And we've spoken about that. We've spoken about
that. Yeah. Oh, the bus up that came from that as well. See, listen. Work wives and husbands cannot be a thing. You guys don't know when to stop. The affection you're looking for, find it at home. Come into work to work.
It's true. Work and go.
Money.
It's actually
Find the
work
money.
and go.
You haven't even thought of how you're going to ask for pay rise or angle yourself for promotion. It's nyash that you're looking at. Oh, let's bring in food for each other. Let's go on lunch together. Go out and eat your food. Must food lead to a relationship? What's wrong with you people?
They do say food is the way to a man's heart.
No, please, not at work. Please don't shit where you eat.
That is true.
Because when things scatter now you have to look for a new job.
I hate that. Now
you have to look for a new job.
Because this is your livelihood.
This is actually your livelihood.
And now you've scattered it because you had poor discipline. And to those but actually saying that, because I was looking up the success rate of this, right?
Yeah.
So because I was like, how does it actually work? Like, does it actually work long term? And I got some stats here, right? Because my thought process was, see when you see it, especially like for people that don't necessarily like have like normal corporate jobs, right? You see your work husband in a 3-piece suit, doing pitch.
Yeah.
Doing great, just looking, do you know what I mean? Being the Don Dada. When you see him now eating yogurt in a crumpled jumper and jeans, it's not the same man. I'm not going to lie.
No, it's not.
It's actually not. All the things, because remember, we show our best selves at work, right?
Mm-hmm.
Essentially.
I don't. The way I go into work here, I'm surprised someone hasn't reached out to HR to check on me.
No, but like, as in personality, we really showcase, like, we perform at work more than we will with our mates.
I wouldn't say my work. You know what? I'm actually the same at work.
Are you?
You see how I'm here? That's how I am at work. My brand in the corporate world is being the unserious person that delivers. Like, you can never do like a serious corporate meeting with me and I'm not sneaking in a joke. Like, I'll reel off the information. Like, I'll wow you with the stats and stuff, but I'm going to bust a joke. And that's usually what wins people over.
I can't do that. Because I feel my personality when I'm with my mates, and you know this, my personality when I'm relaxed and stuff, I don't think that leads to people acknowledging what your capabilities are at work.
Yeah.
I can't play that.
You definitely have to balance it, because I do find that sometimes some people will think that, like, especially if they don't work with me like directly, they will think because I'm like jokey, etc., that I'm not good at my work or I don't do my job until I deliver and they realize that it's actually me that's behind it. Like, oh, I'm like, yeah, you can be funny and actually
still do
deliver.
work, yeah.
In fact, it's actually a great thing because for me, and that's why my boss always rolls me out for pitch meetings.
That's
speak to them because I'm gonna read off the information, but I'm gonna bust a joke because otherwise it just feels too serious, especially in the industry that we work in. Like, as much as we're in the corporate world, we're very much still creatives.
That's true. But I think also you've got a great way of just being and people knowing. I think you have such a presence. I think because I'm softer as a person.
Are you saying I'm hard?
No, you're not hard.
Like hard dough bread.
Hard dough bread is great though.
I had a very bad slice of hard dough bread the other day.
How can it be bad?
It was so bad, like it sucked the moisture out of my throat. Like I had to go and find I couldn't even speak. I was like, I can't speak to no one right now. There is bread in my chest.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
But no, because I come across as a lot like softer and like sweet and like my friends take the lead with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? You can't, if anyone attempted to take advantage of that aspect of me at work, one, you can't because I know what the hell I'm doing. I've been doing this for over, like about 10 years. So let's not. But also, I also don't have the tolerance for that. I'm one of those people, this job isn't for me anymore. Remember, I've come from being a contractor, innit?
Oh yeah. One thing about Tish, she's gonna quit.
You get it? I've come from being a contractor. When you're a contractor, especially when in TV, you got a job every 3 months.
Yeah.
I can leave.
Yeah.
No, like, and I will because...
Maybe not so much now. TV ain't looking too good.
Yeah. TV's a bit hard
It's a bit
now.
hard right now, a bit dry. As people are retraining to be a therapist.
But to be fair, I've got job offers.
Really? How about they're picking up again?
Yeah, I'm thinking. But obviously I've got quite a niche in it, so...
Yeah.
Bit. Sorry. That sounded so big-headed. But yeah, it's picking up a little piece. But yeah, so I find that if I was the Chris I am with you,
yeah,
people would take me for
Yeah.
idiot. And that's not what you want to do, baby.
yeah, because you need to be able to show them that you're mad once in a while. So
You
that
get-
they-
And because I love this, because when anyone acts any type of way around me in any capacity, Steph is always there, just there watching.
I'm literally like, oh, okay, you think that we don't know what's going on. You don't realise that I'm an absolute arsehole. So I know when people are being an arsehole because I'm an arsehole too. Something like, and I'll go to tea after like, that person thinks you're a dickhead. Are you going to have it?
But also, are we talking to Steph? And she's like, the problem is, Chris, people don't know you're mad.
They don't know you're an awful person. They actually don't know you're an awful person. You need to find a way to show people that you're an awful person, but in a way where they can't speak about it outside because no one believes them. That I feel like that's what I've mastered, and I'm so proud of myself because I have bad character, but the way I am on a day-to-day basis, if anyone was to come to you and say that I have bad character, you wouldn't believe them. You think that they're the problem.
Yeah, 100%.
But I can be terrible within reason. You have to do something for me to be terrible. Well, once you give me that green light, a chance to be evil, I'm a repressed villain. Like, I'm actually a repressed villain.
You know, we try to hold it in.
I'm trying to hold it in, but I'm actually a villain. I'm actually terrible.
Give me a reason.
Give me a reason not to be a good person. I'll take it.
Right. So anyway, cool. I don't know how we got there. But, so you show your best self. I feel like, especially when you see your work bay, you have a work bay, you only see one side of them, yeah? So then I was like, but if you're seeing one side of them, when you actually get with them, that must be gross. Because at one point you're going to be like, man. Like your house is not as clean as your desk.
You really don't wash your ass. Like, you really just don't subscribe to the belief of washing your booty.
You've turned your underpants inside out and put it on again.
Yeah.
Like,
you never haven't washed that shirt in weeks.
Have you washed in between your toes?
Like, put some bleach in the toilet, bro. Why is the rim brown?
So then I was like, what is the success rate of work relationships? Yeah. And I found it. I found like stats. So over 60% of adults have had a workplace romance.
Being
And you know,
useless people.
we love a good love story.
That's why
so-
productivity is low in Britain. Look at what they're focusing on. You think everything is Love Island. You think everything is love, love, love. You people won't focus on the salary. You people won't focus on the salary.
43% led to marriage.
43%.
Yeah. So just under half.
Well, you have to marry each other now because if it breaks up, you actually have to leave your job. You actually have to leave your job, benefits and all. You have to marry. You actually have no choice.
And 40% of 40% of workplace romances involve cheating on an existing partner.
You see? This is what I mean. You see that love triangle where everybody was in a relationship? Where are you finding the time to now create a love triangle? All of you men are cheating. How can there be a triangle of cheating?
So yeah, that was that. So cool. That's what I found out. Now, should we move on to Reddit Realness?
Let's move on to Reddit Realness because you lot are just, you're crazy, you're mad. Please focus on the salary. But our productivity is low in this country. Oh, there's no way we're ever hitting that 40k salary as the average with the way you man are treating work like Love Island. Casa Amor. It's the office. It is the office. Please stop with the work wives and the work husbands. Focus, please. Listen, performance reviews are coming up. Focus on that.
My long-term friends with benefits proposed to me, or my friend with benefits.
He's a
proposed to
sneaky
me.
link.
I'm not sure how to deal with this. We've known each other for most of our lives and we reconnected 5 years ago. We never officially started dating or anything, but we did start hooking up and hanging out together. 2 years ago, we moved into an apartment together to get out of our parents. We technically have our own rooms, but we both share his.
So you're married.
She gets the best of both worlds. Last night, we were chatting and he asked me if I'd marry him. He was completely serious and told me he'd take me ring shopping if I want. I told him I don't know. He was very understanding, but pointed out the benefits of marriage, e.g., tax brackets, insurance, etc. And it might be good for us. I agree, as I think at this stage we're unlikely to see anyone else. But it feels like a big step when we never even asked each other out. Edit, I said yes.
No, but why did he propose like it was like in the casual discussion? You see what I mean about you, man? And that you not can't even stick to the rules properly. Friends with benefits straight into marriage? Bro didn't even propose. He's like, what, you think we should get married?
Everyone-
do it. Go on.
Everyone
Get through.
panicked. Everyone panicked.
Everyone panics there. I don't even think he meant it. I don't think he realized what he said. But also, you guys are basically already married.
No, but you know what? Some people, I think that's how it's a discussion to get married rather than an ask. It's like, oh, don't you think it's time to get married?
You do like the light discussion to figure out if the person actually even wants to get married.
Yeah, like their whole
And
setup is
you need to do the light discussion before you do the proposal. Otherwise, boy,
because now you're marrying your friend.
yeah, now you're marrying your friend, but also friends with benefits. You've moved in with each other. You now share a room with each other.
Because I would say he's commitment averse. Because why don't you just commit to a relationship since you share in a room, you're living together, and you're having sex? No, but remember they said they both have rooms, but they both use his.
Okay,
so she's moved in with him.
but I'm like, okay, cool.
And you're sharing, so it's like moving in with somebody and sharing the household
but
costs.
it doesn't mean that you like them enough to marry them. Because maybe their current relationship works because it's almost like they're friends, but they just happen to fuck. Being in a relationship with each other where like everything's just like...
Yeah, and that's crazy because I'm assuming they're young and one day they actually might meet their person.
Exactly. And that's I'm kind of slightly married. But you see what had happened was we weren't even dating like that. It was just a small fucky there, here and there. And now like we just decided to get married for the tax bracket stuff.
And you know
that man didn't even mention love, you know.
And you know what's going to be crazy? What's going to be crazy? When they meet the love of their lives, they're going to be like, the same way he asked in it, they were chatting and he asked. They were like, by the way, we need to get a divorce. But see you later. Yeah. I'll come home and we can have dinner. Yeah, cool. Okay, all right. I'll get the meat. I'll pick up the meat on the way home.
Because he didn't even realize there was no love on that list. Man said tax. You man can't just get an accountant. That's really good.
No, but maybe actually, because some people are very like logistical.
No, but that's not enough to hold up to
and
a
logical.
marriage. that's not enough to hold it together in marriage. My man said, let's get married for tax. I feel like he slightly loves her, but he doesn't have the chest to say it. So he's just like, he's using tax as an angle, which is very pathetic. Which is very, say it with your chest. Say, I want to marry you because I love you. Not, but because the tax.
I wonder who started the conversation about them moving into an apartment together. Because, like...
I feel like he did. I feel like he's been slightly courting her and she just ain't clocked on. Because how did we get to marriage?
And some people, I'm like that. You could court me and I'll be like, we're friends though.
We're friends. And he's like, no, I'm marrying you. Like, he'll give you the ring and you'll think like it's just like a promise ring or something to say we're going to be besties forever, not knowing that you're engaged. Not knowing that you're engaged. So I'm thinking about the friends with benefits I've had in the past. I've never like looked at them and been like, yeah, let's get married because of tax purposes. That's a very big commitment.
The fact that he said he'll take her ring shopping means he's got the bread just sitting there.
He's just got the bread sitting there. He's
that
been
means
saving
he's
for the ring.
saving for the ring.
This man loves this girl. Why is he doing this? Who casually just has ring money sitting in their account? Let's be so fucking for real.
If you want.
He tricked her.
He said if you want.
It's
no big thing
her.
though. It's no
He tricked her. This guy's a psychopath. He tricked her. He tricked her. He actually legit tricked her. And she said yes. It worked. You know, kudos to you because it worked.
Bet it worked.
He said, well, you're going to friend zone me, but I'm just going to work my way out.
And he did. Guys, showing you can work your way out the friend zone. He did it.
Okay, you can't.
He did it. He did it.
Don't give people that kind of hope. Don't give people that kind of hope. Don't give people that kind of hope. She literally got tricked.
Who's a winner in this situation? Do you get me? Who won?
I don't know. Let's check it in a year's time when them man actually find out what really holds a marriage together.
Edit. After 3 weeks, I said yuck.
I said maybe perhaps we should get a divorce because the tax savings isn't even that much.
Is it worth it? Oh my God. Right. God. Let's do adult finds of the week.
Adult finds of the week. Maybe one day we'll have.
I want to kiss you on the cheek when you do that.
Don't you ever. You don't even want to taste the setting sprays that I put on this face. Don't ever try and kiss me in the cheek. When I have makeup on, Christiana, your lips will burn off. They will literally turn into ashes. Like, I'm pretty sure whatever I'm spraying on me is going to catch up to me in 30 years' time. I'm going to have some rare form or some sort of disease, like mushrooms.
Don't say that.
Mushrooms just growing out of my forehead. Because that spray, the spray.
Also, I saw someone, when they, I don't know if it's on TikTok or Instagram, but they're using hairspray to set their face.
Yeah, people have been doing that. It's extremely dangerous. I don't know why we choose to live like this. Why are you putting hairspray on your face? Where are you going that requires you to hold together your makeup with hairspray? Use a better primer, sis. Use a better primer. Use a better primer.
All right, what's your adult find of the week?
My Instagram's just dropped out as I was
Have you forgotten yours? I can start with mine then.
Start with yours. No, I don't know the name of the trainer that. Wait, hold on. Maybe it's in the picture.
All right, well, whilst you do that. So, guys, my adult find of the week this week is an app and it's called Too Good To Go. Right. So, obviously, you know, we're being eco-friendly, babes, and the cost of living is cost of living. So, this week, my bedroom told me like she was just kind of craving some pastries like halfway through the day. And she was like, actually, rather than go to shop and get it, let me see what's on Too Good To Go. So I was like, wait, hold on. I never thought about it like that. And she said, I got a whole bag of pastries essentially for like £3. Now we know normally a pastry is like £2 something, £3 each. So then I went on the app. I was like, let me see what I can get. So Too Good To Go is an app where it says the local kind of establishments, local restaurants, local cafes in your area. And they all sign up to this app so that if there is pastries, bread, food left at the end of the day, it isn't just simply thrown away. It's like packed and given to people who want to pick it up. So I started using it. I've used it twice this week. both to get pastries. So I got some pastries from, if you know, there's a lovely bakery called Oree. There's one in Borough. I think there's one in Canary Wharf or something. It's like a French patisserie place.
Oh, yeah.
And we got like sandwiches,
Oh, I know you're talking about.
danishes. Yeah, like a bag of like, I mean, the man was just pouring stuff in.
Slaps.
It's
I have one in Kensington.
right. And they were just pouring stuff in and he was like, what do you want? Like, I was like, can I have a bit of that? Handfuls. I'm like, okay, cool. And then luckily there's like a place, there's a local coffee shop that's near me that I really love. And I was like, oh, let's see what's in their bag. And I got a loaf of bread, I got 2 slices of cake and a brownie. And that's like for £3 something. So, you know, if you want to treat yourself, it's a savvy way to treat yourself. So yeah, it's my adult find of the week.
Great. Okay. I was gonna give you an adult find of the week, but I'm scared to put it out there because it's currently sold out, and once it comes back in stock, I want to have first dibs first. So I'll tell you that next week. My adult find of the week this week is Blackstreet's white chocolate matcha. I know it's been all over Instagram, people picking it up, but it is actually genuinely good. I love Blackstreet just because I'm like a branding junkie. I love like paying attention to like brands and stuff and how they brand themselves visually, etc. And I feel like Blackstreet is just like mwah, on literally, how do I say? Is it now on the nose? Nose. What do when someone's really accurate with it?
Hit the nail on the head?
Sorry, I feel like Blackstreet really hit them down on the head with their branding when it comes to appealing to like Gen Z and millennials. So I enjoy it there. Sorry if you don't, or if you hate people that enjoy Blackstreet. I really like Blackstreet. But with Blackstreet, one thing I really do love is that they have like how do I say, seasonal menus, where they introduce like new drinks, which are usually very unique blends. So I think on their summer menu for this year, they have the white chocolate matcha, which I tried with oat milk. Incredible. I'm not a matcha babe like that. I feel like it tastes like grass, but this was really nice. So I recommend it, especially after lunch, especially if you had rice for lunch. And you need something to give you a buzz back. That also acts like a treat. Yeah, I recommend that. So that is my adult find of the week.
I'm going to have that. I'm going to try that.
No, it's really nice. Oh, and you'd probably like their strawberries and cream matcha as well. But yeah, that brings us to the end of episode 17. Can you believe we're on episode 17?
That's crazy.
Look at us. Look at us. I've already started telling people I'm a podcaster.
We are.
We are podcasters. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to do the usuals. You know what it is. Please, if you enjoyed this episode and you're listening on Spotify, please give us a 5-star rating. Shout out to the person that gave us a 5-star rating last week.
We love you.
We love you. We appreciate you. Please, if you do enjoy this, please give us a 5-star rating on Spotify. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. Please comment, as you can see, as you've heard. We read all the comments, etc. So please leave us your opinions, your thoughts. Have you had a work wife/husband? What are your thoughts on it?
And what are your stories? Because some of the stories you've been giving us, guys.
Yeah, some of the stories you've been giving us.
You give us tea and we love it. We appreciate you and we stand with you.
Give us all the tea. You know I like gist. Follow us on socials as well. We are just over 850 followers on TikTok, which is absolutely insane. Please, if you enjoy our episodes and you want to just watch our clips throughout the week, please follow us on TikTok as We Just Got Here podcast. Follow us on Twitter as well, WJGH podcast. And then on Instagram is We Just Got Here pod. I always forget to mention this, but please, if you do want to get involved in the conversation and give us your thoughts and opinions on Twitter, please use the hashtag WJGH. That's WJGH. And leave us your thoughts as well.
No, it's WJGH podcast on Twitter.
Oh, my bad. No, the hashtag.
Oh, the hashtag.
Yeah, the hashtag.
But they should also follow.
Yeah, I said Twitter.
Oh, sorry.
Did you hear me struggle with the WJGH before? I did it before Instagram.
Oh.
But yeah, thank you so much. And obviously you can find me at Steph at Chigbu, so STEPHACHIGBU on Twitter and Instagram.
And I'm Tia Honey Roberts. Tia Honey.
It'll be on the screen. We'll see it.
Yeah, on all socials really.
And yeah, we'll see you next week.
Have a great week, guys. We love you. Bye.
I'm not ready to tell you guys that I love you. You know I've got attachment issues. I love you guys, really. But it's just the way she says it. It makes it feel like it's...
She hates when I speak. I love you guys. See you later. Bye.